Hey, what's up everybody? Mike here with another video for you. Today we're looking at the Combiner Wars Aerialbots. There are 6 Aerialbots and then Powerglide. I'm not sure if Powerglide is actually an Aerialbot. He just forms a gun that Superion can hold. I think even Optimus can hold. Ultra Class Powerglide can even hold this guy as a weapon. So we're just going to go ahead and include this guy for a weapon for Superion. But there are actually 6 Aerialbots with the addition of Alpha Bravo here. Unfortunately, you can only have 5 combined at once, so depending on which ones you prefer, I mean, if you prefer Alpha Bravo over Fireflight, whatever you want to call them, or Alpha Bravo over Air Raid, or Slingshot, whatever, doesn't matter. You can have whatever you want. You got 6 to choose from here. Fortunately, you got to have this guy in there, Mr. Silverbolt here. You got to have him included. So let's take a look at a little Powerglide here. There you go. He's a Legends figure. He forms a gun. Also, he does form a robot. So, there's that. You got Skydive. Take a look at this guy. I'm not sure what jets these are based off of. Maybe they're just cartoony versions of realistic jets, which I don't mind. I think it's pretty cool. Got his accessories on his wings. You can take those off. Make him so he's not so bulky looking. These are fat jets. As you can see, a lot of stuff on the bottom there. Little wings. I'm pretty sure in real life that I don't think these will be able to fly with that much baggage on the bottom, but it doesn't really bother me. So, there's that. Scandev. His accessories near him. Alpha Bravo. There you go, helicopter. The helicopter of the group. Accessories, you can take them off. There we go. Now the only ones that have landing gear are Slingshot and Fireflight. That's pretty much it. There's that. Now I give this guy a lot of crap, but I do like him. He's a good, especially in robot mode. I think he has a good looking robot mode. So he adds variety to the group. It's not just you can switch out robots here and there. So yeah, let's take a look at Firefly here. Now, Slingshot or Quick Slinger. I know him as Slingshot. They're just repaints of. He's a repaint of this guy. I don't mind it. Don't mind it at all. As long as we got Slingshot. I could care less if it's a repaint. I guess a retool because he has a different head, so like that. Like I said, landing gear, front landing gear. But yeah, him and Slingshot are the only ones that have landing gear of the deluxe figures. I mean, so there you go. Cool looking jet. Pretty much the same thing. Slingshot. Take a look at the differences. His Autobot symbols are much bigger than his. But yeah. Similar. And they have the exact same accessories, you can see. Same cannon, foot, fist, and then the same blasters. And last but not least, Mr. Air Raid. And Air Raid is probably my favorite. And he's always pretty much been my favorite Aerialbot forever. I don't know why. There's, back in G1 he was an F-15, and when I was a kid I was a big fan of F-15s, and that's pretty much where it starts. Is you're a fan of something, that's something about the character, and then it just grows from there. So, and you can actually adjust his wings, kind of like an F-14. But like I said, I don't think these are based off of any specific jet. You can even have his wings like that. So I'm pretty sure he can fly either way. He's not bound by, he's a robot. He's not bound by any of that stuff. He can probably fly no matter what he looks like, no matter what shape of wings he has or whatever. Anyway, there's that. Okie dokie. And finally, the leader of the group. There you go, Silverbolt. Silverbolt. Pretty long jet. Pretty long. There's that. I do think this guy is better than the Ultra Class Silverbolt that came out a couple years ago. But I still like the Ultra Class figure. Won't be getting rid of it anytime soon now. He does actually have landing gear. There is molded landing gear on the gun when you have it in this position, but he does come with front landing gear. And it's not a wheel, it's just molded plastic, and the other wheels are back here. So, there's that. Cool looking jet. I like it. What's it based off of? What are those? Concorde airplanes or whatever? I can't remember what they're called. But anyway, here you guys go. Take a look at the Aerialbots all together. There you go. So many. There's so many. Alrighty. Well, I'm going to transform them, and I'll be right back, which for you will be like half a second. And we're back. Alrighty. Got them in robot mode. So let's start over here with Slingshot, Fireflight, Silverbolt, Power Glide, Air Raid, Skydive, and Alpha Bravo. Yes, sir. Let's take a look at the faces of the guys. There you go. Alrighty. Come across here. Got Skydive, Air Raid, Silverbolt, Power Glide, Fireflight, and Slingshot, also known as Quickslinger, or whatever his name is now. I forgot. I think it's Quickslinger, whatever. Okay, so this little guy right here, his articulation's pretty good. It's on swivels and ball joints, so no waist articulation. His head can turn due to transformation, so there's that little man right there. Ooh. Stay standing, Power Glide. So I got this guy. So you've seen my blades review. It's pretty much the exact same articulation and everything. Obviously the head is different. So there's him. Skydive. Articulation. Everything's on ball joints and swivels, so. And waist. Pretty good articulation. Air Raid. You can actually have his wings down like this if you want, like that, to form like a cape. I like to have him up here like that. Get him out of the way. So, and his articulation is the exact same as a Skydive. So he's the only one out of the deluxes that has a white gun. So let's take a look at Silverbolt here. He's got a shield and a gun, very long gun. I like to have it on his forearm instead of in his fist because it's just too long. You know what I mean? But it's not a big deal. It's not a huge complaint. It's just, you know, it's a long gun. So his articulation, no waist articulation. So he's pretty good articulated. Ratchet joints, swivel joints, ball joints, all the goodness. All the goodness. So yeah, these guys are all, articulation-wise, pretty much the same. So, there you go. That's Fireflight, and take a look at Slingshot here, shall we? Let's take a look at him. Same articulation as everybody else. So there's that. Alrighty. Now, I'm not sure if you can see that. Hip joint right up here is shinier than the thigh. This is more dull than this. I don't know why that is. It's cool though. I don't mind it. I guess adds some quality to the figure or something. I don't know. But it doesn't bother me that much. So, yeah. Alright, well there they are in robot mode. Take another look at them as a team. Pretty cool. Alrighty, so on to the combination. Alrighty, time to combine these beautiful bots into Superion. So let's just take a look. As you can see, I've got Alpha Bravo, Slingshot, and Fireflight as the arms. Obviously, you can only have 2 arms, but if you want to, change them up here and there every once in a while, you can do it. And then got the gun, Power Glide as a gun, and then my legs are Skydive and Air Raid, and then obviously the body is Silverbolt. So, alrighty, first off, let's put the legs on. Just slide them on. Just like that. There you go. Just kind of lean back a little bit. That's fine. It's got great balance. Alrighty. Okay, so guy's pretty tall. Let's go up here. Alrighty. For my right arm, got Fireflight. Slide him right on there. And then, usually, it's Slingshot. So, like that. But, if you want to change him up, or if you prefer Alpha Bravo, you can have him like that. So, yeah. And with Alpha Bravo, he does have full articulation, just like with Slingshot. So, there you go. And then for Power Glide, what you want to do is take the gun, this gun out, or this is where I like to put it. Take this gun out, and you can put it down here on Air Raid's wing for a leg-mounted turret for surprise attack or something. And then you just plug the wheel into the hole, and there you go. And it kind of makes him this arm a little heavy. As you can see, it just kind of drops down. But yeah, I mean, it's not like he didn't have enough firepower to begin with. I mean, he has cannons in his knuckles, his fists. He has this gun right here, this gun, that gun. More cannons in his fists, this gun, that gun. He's got tow guns, he's got that gun. I mean, he's just loaded to the teeth with weapons. There's blasters everywhere, so. It's like, Menasor, look out, because this guy's got lots of guns and you've got a freaking sword. Good for you. Speaking of which, let's get his rival in here. His sworn enemy. Menasor. As you can see, Menasor is a tiny bit taller than Superion. He's also beefier. Superion's a little thinner, but they match it pretty well, I think. And like I said, I mean, he's got the firepower. He's got a couple blade weapons here and there. So let's move him out. Let's bring in Defensor for a comparison. Superion is a bit bigger, taller. Again, this guy's beefier. He's just more. Looks like he has more weight to him. So there's that. They're big. They're very big robots. Very big toys. Not exactly how tall they are, but whatever. There it is. Superion, Aerialbots. There's BFG. I'm gonna take that off. It's just too big, too heavy. There you go. It really weighs it down. So there you go. Superion, Alpha Bravo as well. Power Glide. Alrighty, there you guys go. Have a good day.